Alright. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Missy Cooking on a Budget, and I'm Missy. And guess who's here? Come on over to the front so they can see ya.
Oh, so they can see my face.
Yeah, this way.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh, look at the top.
Yep.
Say, good morning,
Good
everyone.
morning, everyone.
Alright, so today is our grocery shopping haul. And I thought it was going to be way less. So I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't really need that much stuff, but there was some sales. And then there was some extra because we're going to have a cookout, so we got a lot of fruit. More than we would usually have bought, because we're going to do fruit skewers. But that's either here or there. We're going to get right into this. So it was $2.60 something, $2.67 I believe. So, we got one thing of unsalted butter, 2 things of salted. Alright, on the door, top.
Oh yeah.
These. Mike's going to put the cold stuff away for me.
Cold stuff.
And I'm just going to put it on the edge when I'm done. So we got one thing of heavy cream, which I just realized my stepfather's starting to have some dementia. And he always kept telling me his potatoes a little secret. So we've been messing around for a few years, and I think we finally got it. Heavy cream when he mixes them with the blender, the mixer. So they're delicious. And you're gonna use real butter first. Also.
That's good.
So we got 2 things of the, half and half. Half a gallon of milk. And 1 thing of sour cream. This one was on sale. This is the Phage one, which I don't have no loyalty to brands when it comes to sour cream. Whatever's the cheapest when I need it. And then I'm really into these right now. They're only $1.19 a package. And then the little small petite kosher pickles. My garden did not grow good this year, so I'm not making my own pickles. So here we go. I bought some. What else goes in the fridge right here? And then these were actually on sale too. So we got 1 thing of the pizza cheese, 1 thing of the Italian finely shredded, and 1 thing of mozzarella. And I already had a couple of them. Open up. Yep, that's fine, Mike. These are gonna go in that drawer right there in front of you. These cheeses, one of the mozzarellas.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fridge stuff.
Fridge stuff.
Yeah, so that's all I got for you to put in right now. Alright, so I ran out of chicken in the can. Must have used a whole bunch this the past couple months. So I've got 1 big one and 3 little ones. I will use 1 or 2 for the macaroni salad that we're going to be making tomorrow. Nothing else in the fridge right now, Mike.
Alright.
So you can just close that, and then we'll, I'm just going to go through what we got. So, 2 things of the beef broth, because we're getting to that season. Now, I always make my own broth. Beef broth, not as much. I always have chicken turkey broth. And usually with the beef, if I get a pot roast or whatever, then I usually use that broth. I usually use it the next day. I don't usually have it in the freezer. So that's what I do. I buy that one, I make my other ones. So, if you've been watching me for a while, I always get 1 of these a month, because this is for meatballs. I make them at least probably once a month or once every 6 weeks. And we just made them a couple weeks ago, so we're out of this. I bought the bigger jar of the Hellmann's mayonnaise, because we're going to be doing macaroni salad, potato salad, then we need mayonnaise for the rest of the month. So we got 1 of them. Almost had an accident. Okay. So these were on sale 5 for $1. The market basket, any kind of pasta. I have lots of pastas, but I didn't have any more of the vermicelli. This is what we like to have. So I got 3 of them. So will we go through them all in this month? No. But we'll just put them in the extra storage and for that price, because they go up and down all the time. I can remember when they were 5 for $1. Never mind 5, $1 a piece. But anyways, so I have 2 elbow macaronis. And again, I'm making 1 macaroni salad tomorrow, so 1 of them will already go. Which I'll actually, some of the stuff I'm going to make today. We were out of macaroni and cheese. We do like to have that original. We're gonna get that creamy one. It doesn't mix up right. And we got a smush box. We hate when that happens. But anyway, so we get 5 in here for $2.99 now. It's ridiculous. But these used to be 5 for $1 also. I'm talking way back, 20 years ago. But still, it's ridiculous. One thing of the mashed beans and potatoes, because we do, it's quick and easy. I like to have it hang around. Alright, I got a big thing of the Sweet Baby Ray's, because I'm going to do pulled pork tomorrow. 1 can of this, this is regular, this does 2 meals for me, Ed. I use half the can, the other half I usually freeze. And I either use it in a soup, or I use it for spaghetti again. But this is just regular weeknight spaghetti for just me and him. The 4 cheese, we like that Hunt's 4 cheese. And then, I've seen a couple people this week do like homemade beefaroni, homemade stuff, and just, I couldn't,
Homemade?
yeah, homemade, and probably really good. But, you know, every once in a while, you just feel like some mini raviolis or beefaroni, whatever. Just the Chef Boyardee every once in a while. It's good to have in the wintertime, when you don't, or fall, when you just don't feel like cooking something. Alright, I'm going to bend down for a second. Oh! So I had bought, we were out of this. We like our oodles and noodles. And it's good when I don't feel like cooking. A good lunch, and even sometimes we have it for supper.
Mm-hmm.
And we were out of it, so there we go. That'll last now a couple months. I just bought, the salt was getting outrageous. They want almost 2 something for the regular Morton salt, so I just bought the Market Basket brand. It's insane. They still did not have garlic powder, so I just got some more. I was out of minced garlic anyway, so I just got this, and I'll be using that until I find some. I bought some more of the Aso sauce. I don't know if I'm going to do it this month or not. But when we had done the ribs, and I might even pull some out of the pork. I'm going to pork 2 ways tomorrow. I can use that for a stir fry to have that on there. So.
Ooh, stir fry.
Exactly. We're not going to have that tomorrow night, but what I thought leftovers. So I had to buy the bigger of the dry mustard. It was okay because it was only $2.99, so that wasn't a bad price. So I've been out of dry mustard also, and we're making a potato salad. Alright. So I got 3 cans of the cream of chicken. I put cream of chicken in a lot of stuff. I probably got 1 or 2 cans in there, but usually I pick up 3. They're 3 for $5 or 3 for $4 at Market Basket, so I usually try to grab them. Again, I try not to be a food snob, but there's certain things, like this cream of chicken and the generic brand, there's a difference in the color, there's a difference in the texture. The other ones are real loose, so I pay for that. So I did pick up, which I usually don't, but I picked up the big thing of the Market Basket margarine, because when you have corn on the cob, butter's expensive. I'm just going to put this out in dishes so people can use this. So Mike is here with us this weekend, so these were just 69 cents. I thought a good little snack for him. We probably have to eat both at the same time, but they want them reduced for 69 cents. It's the nachos with cheese dip and salsa. So I thought that'd be a nice little snack for Mike when he wants to have it. Alright, so now you guys saw, hopefully you watched my freezer thing, and I did have a lot of stuff, but like I only had 1 or 2 left for certain things. I ate the fresh kielbasa this week, so lucky for me, it was on Manager Special again, so this was only $2.33. This fresh kielbasa, it's no preservatives, no nothing. I don't know, it's a regional thing. There's a lot of Polish people in the area came into Massachusetts, so this is, they make it once a week, fresh at Market Basket. I mean, I put it in the freezer, but it's still fresh, it has no preservatives in it. And it has a different taste than any other, like your regular kielbasas. I used the last of the sausage that I had. I had bought a bunch on Manager Special a few months back. I used the rest of that this last week. So I bought 2 of them. This one was $2.15. And you get the 6 in here, and I break this in half, 3 and 3. One of them I'll keep whole. I got another one for $2.15. I'll keep this one. I won't break it. If I have the spaghetti meatballs and the kids are coming over, I'll put 6 in. But if I just have spaghetti for myself, then it's 3 and 3. This right here was a little bit expensive. I wouldn't like it at all, but it's that kind of season, and I do enjoy my beef stew. And I like stew beef and mice also. But so this is $6.99 a pound for a small thing of stew beef. But it was $6.50, so it's a little bit less than a pound. But I will still make 2 out of this because these chunks are big, so I cut them in half before I put them in the freezer. So I'll get 2 packages of meat out of this. So I can't not go there and not get my regular kielbasa that I like to eat. It only sells it at Market Basket. It's their brand. So I got 3 of them. I've been on a kick for a while. I might not have some, I might not buy it next month. I might not feel like eating it for several months. But right now I'm still on that kick, so I got 3 of them. And that makes several meals out of one for me. So I got some cut leaf spinach. I've not had that. I've not had spinach in a while. I got one, the Jimmy Dean bacon was on sale at Hickory Smoke, and then I got one of the original black label. It was $1 more. This was $4.99. This was $5.99. But we've been on a BLT kick lately.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's that time of year where I like to make corn chowder, things like that. That sound like the door, Mike?
Nope.
Okay. So I got 2 of them. 2 things of egg noodles. I go through 2 a month. We don't use them, We like to have egg noodles as a side dish, so that usually makes 4 different meals. I usually don't do a whole bag at a time. But we like our egg noodles around here. I did get a bag of pepperoni because I already have cheese in there and I have crackers, so I might do a pepperoni and cheese plate for tomorrow. I might not. I might just keep them and eat them myself. I don't know yet. Alright, this, we already got into Mike, so they have fresh donuts at Market Basket. Mike had a fried dough. I'm having a raspberry one. I know. I will pick at this for most of the day because it's really sugary, but it's delicious. And Ed has a chocolate donut here. Let's go grab it for him. And then, so that's what, we always get that when we go shopping. My phone was ringing, so Mike's grabbing it for me.
Missed call.
Oh, I'll call it back. She'll call it. So, then I got Mike these Jolly Rancher ropes for a snack over the weekend. So he got them. So, it's that time of year, my favorite candy. I don't eat them all at once. I have one after supper or, whatever. They last a little while. But then these, I've been seeing these ones, so we bought these ones for the one with the caramel. So hopefully we'll be able to do a taste test with them for you on these ones. So I got 4 things. It was $4.99 a pound. Oh no, I messed up. One of them, this one's 85. Oh, I grabbed one wrong. I usually get 80. I bought 2 and 2. They don't even, the whole thing is, they don't keep everything what it's supposed to be. So I probably grabbed the ones underneath it, like 2 at a time, not thinking. So I got 2 85, 15, and 2 80, 20. So 4, and if you watch my channel, Ed lives off of hamburger. He eats hamburger almost every single day. I had plenty of chicken in the fridge, so I didn't buy no chicken. Alright, so the next things. I bought 2 things. I bought 1 case of my Polish Spring water. I bought 2 things of these. The potatoes were really cheap. They were only 2 something, which they've been $4.99 for months and months and months. I bought 2 bags. One I'm going to do potato salad for tomorrow, and the others for when we have potatoes. Okay, over here we got 1 lone cucumber for the salad tomorrow. We got some blueberries. These are for me. We got some strawberries because we want to add in Mike. I'm going to do fruit kebabs for tomorrow. We got, let me bring you over because I'm not going to lift all this stuff. Let me bring you over. Alright, so I got 1 thing of peanuts for the critters. 1 honeydew melon, that was Mike's. Mike asked for that. These are insane. $4.99 for 1 honeydew melon. That's crazy, but Mike asked for it, so no big deal.
No big deal.
So we'll use some of it in the kebabs. The rest I'll have both, Mike. We'll get 1 watermelon, And we got
Oh,
some
yeah, for that
kiwis.
recipe, the one I
Ki-
brought the watermelon
Yep,
thing.
the kiwis were 2 for $1, which is excellent because they've been outrageous too lately. So that was a good price. We got 1 pineapple. Again, this is all for the kebabs. I got 2 things of the fresh spinach. You know, like I said, when I get something in my mind that I want to eat, like, we eat it repetitively for a little while, and I've been out of spinach. They've not had the frozen spinach, and the fresh spinach has looked awful. And I do buy it, but I prefer not to buy the spinach in the bag, because there's always recalls on it. And you just never know when you get home. You have that one black mushy one in there, it's ruined the whole bag. I like to be able to see it. So I got some fresh spinach, frozen spinach. Do I have anything over there? I guess that's it. That's what we bought for $200 and something. You know? But like I said, this is my fault. I messed up. But these are $4.99 a pound, and the other ones are $4.49 a pound. I just grabbed them and didn't look that they weren't 80-20. So, but I think, yeah, that's all of our groceries. And you saw, if you watched my video from a couple days ago, where I got, you know, the animal supplies, household cleaning, all that. So we're up to about $4.80. I spent like $70-something at Amazon. I bought my wet cat food from there, which I'm still waiting for one, which had already been delivered.
Yeah.
Huh. And but that did come in. I got my melatonin and 4 things of the Dial Original Orange body wash, because it's hard to find. I got all the ones that are different ones, but that's the one I prefer. And so that'll last us, you know, 4 months. But because at Amazon I had to buy a 4-pack or bigger, so I got the 4-pack of it. So that's the money spent there. So what we got? 72, 270. So about $530 for the month. But as you can see, I don't have coffee. They didn't have the decaffeinated coffee. I'm gonna send Ed. I don't need it today. Before the weekend's out, he's gonna go to Walmart. It has been $19.99 for. I'll show you. This size can here. I saved the cans for grease or whatever if I need it. But this one's empty. So it's $19.99 for a pound, 30 ounces. I'll get 2 of them, so I still got to spend another $40 on coffee. I didn't get sugar because I'm done making. I still got. I just filled up my container, and I'm done making the hummingbird feed for the season. They're gonna fly subs, so we won't be using a lot of sugar because that's what we were going through it because of that. If I find it somewhere on sale, I will pick it up because I will be starting to bake pretty soon. Not quite yet, but another month or so, I'll be doing more baking. Right now I got a lot of pre-made things. So, I'm just looking around. I didn't buy bread because we just bought a loaf of bread the other day. I did show you, I did buy a pepper. I don't know if I showed it to you, I did have to buy a pepper also. And I'm still on the hunt for garlic powder. I don't understand why I can't find it. But I got that spare garlic salt, I bought some minced garlic, and it is what it is. And I gotta put my groceries away, put my meats away, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna get a card out real quick, Mike. Get a card out.
And like I said, my viewers, anyone can follow me on Missy Cooking on Budget to watch.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
If I can reach a card.
Really, I don't have to show them the recipe that I brought too.
We'll show it on the next one.
Yeah, the next one.
On the next video, because Mike's going to be doing some cooking with us.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody that does watch me on a regular basis, I apologize. If you're kind of new to the channel, when I have Mike, we do videos, but I'm not always on top of watching other people's videos and responding, liking, because Mike's got control of the TV, first of all.
Yeah, really.
And we got so much that we're doing, so I don't always have the chance, like I do during my regular time, just to sit down and watch and, you know, watch someone's video. I do my best to catch up once Mike goes back home. Mike's here till Sunday afternoon. And, yeah, so starting Sunday evening. And I'm not going to say I'm not going to watch any videos all weekend long. I just don't watch them like I usually watch them. Okay, this is Psalm 7:10, and it says, "My shield is God Most High, who saves the upright in heart. Glory be to God." Thank you, Lord, for the reading of your word. So remember, I love you, but Mike, Jesus,
Jesus the Lord loves you?
yeah, Jesus, the Lord loves us more, all of us, every single one of us. Don't matter what you've done, He loves you. He just wants you to follow Him and believe in Him and obey Him. Praise be to God. All right, so that's it. And every time I show my groceries, I feel like I'm looking around like, don't I have more than that much money? But I don't. That's it. That's all we got. You know, but it is what it is. Everybody's going through it. And, you know, a lot of people do comment when I do my food ones, how much more cheaper it is where I live. And I'm grateful to God for that. And the store that I go to, it's a big, it's not all over the United States. It's basically a New England store. But there's one in almost every single town. You have a Market Basket. And so to me, they're the cheaper of the stores. I don't mind going to Aldi's, but I just don't mind going to a store and finding something that I might not find next week. You know? And when I lived in North Carolina, the Aldi's where I parked to pick up my son for school, it was in the Aldi's parking lot. So I ran in there all the time and I would buy stuff, you know, that I didn't usually see at a regular grocery store. But the Aldi's here is one town away. It's in the mall parking lot. And I've only gone in there once, and the things were priced higher than the regular stores that I shop in. So to me, it wasn't a good deal. And we do use Shaw's every now and again because it is closer. It's in my same town. Market Basket's in the next town over. It's not that far though. But Shaw's is in my town and it is closer. So we do go there sometimes for sales, and if we're just running in to get bread or milk or something like that. It's just easier, it's more convenient, it's closer to us. So I guess that's it, Mike, huh?
I guess so.
Oh, and one more other thing I forgot is that I could not get to, I just used the rest of my raspberry preserves, and I couldn't get to it because I had a big pallet in front of it. So that's another thing. So coffee, garlic powder, I'm going to write these things down. Coffee, garlic powder, and jelly, preserves, whatever you want to call it. I prefer the Smucker's red raspberry preserves. That's what I like to eat, like to have on a sandwich. And that's what my donut is a red raspberry donut. But anyways, those are the things that I can think that I'm going to need before the month is out. Actually, before the weekend's over, probably not the jelly, but the coffee. And I'm still, like I said, need that garlic powder. It's not going to kill us to use the garlic salt, but it's unnecessary to use, you know, salt if you don't need to. And I do have to take medication for high blood pressure, so I try not to use it when I don't have to. All right, I love you. Jesus loves you more. Thank you for watching me. Sorry for such a long video, and I'll see you on my next one. Look forward, because we're going to have a few coming out this weekend and into the week, because we're here with Mike. So we try to do as many as we can, because Mike loves to be on YouTube. He loves looking at your
Comments.
the comments. He enjoys them, so we try to get out a few videos as much as we can while he's here. But I don't always put them up. You know, we've had them. We were lucky to pick them up yesterday, Thursday. Because usually we pick them up Friday night and have to bring them home back Sunday afternoon. 2-hour ride each way. Like 2 hours to get them, come home. And so you got 8 hours are already gone on that weekend. But so we got them last night. Don't have to bring them home to Sunday. So it's like a 3 days we get them.
Yep.
So we're gonna do our best, and we haven't had Mike for a while because you know we just couldn't afford to put the gas in. Gas is outrageous, and we had already made that big trip to North Carolina, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to go on another one because my baby girl's gonna have surgery. So hey Kaylani, if you're watching, Grammy loves you.
I love you too, and hope your surgery goes well.
That's right. We're all praying for you. Hopefully Grammy will be there. All right. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. I'm really gonna end it this time.